Hey guys, make sure to check out g2a.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up, Texters? Welcome back to another video. So I've been playing a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I wanted to make a video on it for you guys as well, for any of you guys that are interested in this game. So I've been playing it, having an absolute blast, and every once in a while I'll record stuff that I come upon or that I record in I thought would be pretty cool to show to you guys, or maybe if you guys that are playing are wondering how to get to certain locations, and I thought this would be a lot of fun. So with that said, this is going to be a secret boss fight that you can get to. It's a dragon boss fight, and it's actually pretty cool. I want to show you guys how I completed it. The gameplay, in case you guys haven't played, obviously there's going to be some minor spoilers here, so definitely if you don't want to see any of this, click off the video. So with that said, I'm probably going to be coming on and off with commentary here, just so you guys can watch gameplay, and me also explaining a little bit about what was going on. So this is going to be the boss fight. First, I'm going to show you guys how exactly to get to this location. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to, and I'm really sorry, I'm bad with names, so if I mispronounce something or if I just got it completely wrong, then I'm really sorry. I've been just enjoying the game so much, and just like none of the names of the shrines or anything like is retained in my brain for some reason, but I still wanted to share with you guys. So the actual quest is called the Spring of Wisdom, and there's actually a way to get to there. What you want to do is you want to go to Madorna Mountain, and this is the mountain range where you see the three different kinds of little trees on top of the mountain. This is near the tech lab that is in the town you need to get to in order to be able to upgrade your Sheikah Slate. So you want to go to that mountain, the one with the three peaks. Now when you do that, you want to keep running past this, and you'll find that there's actually a peak with a lot of different of gems and like little ice little things to it, and you want to climb all the way up to the top of that. I'll show you guys a little bit briefly of the path that I was going to, but once you actually get to the top of this location, you can just run past the enemies. I don't even bother with those guys. When you're running on this mountain, I need to mention this as well, you need to make sure that you have something prepared in order to be able to survive. So you need to have the hot pepper food so you're able to resist the cold, because even your regular doublet clothes that you're wearing that you get early on in the game is not going to cover it. It's going to be super cold, so you need to make sure that you actually have some hot pepper kind of food. You can just get some hot peppers, mix it with some food, and it's going to be great. You're going to be able to last like 10 minutes or 6 minutes. You're going to need as much time as you can, so get as much food like that as you can. The second thing you're going to need is a lot of arrows. You're going to need a lot of these for the actual boss fight. And then once you have those two things, a ton of arrows, your hot pepper food so you're able to survive the cold, you want to go up to this location. And once you get up high enough on this location, you're actually going to start a cutscene where you start seeing Nadra, which is going to be the gigantic, just beast of a dragon. Now once that starts, you want to use a phrenic bow if you can. Like, you don't need to have it, but a phrenic bow is probably the best one because it zooms in a lot, and you can use this to try to get the eyeballs, which are going to be what you need to shoot in order to be able to cleanse or purify this dragon and essentially complete this shrine quest. So once you do that, the fight's going to start. You want to shoot the head first. That's obviously what I do. If you have enough time to shoot another spot, you can, but you want to shoot these gigantic bulges that are on this dragon. They look like eyeballs. You guys are going to see me shooting them. I'm going to be shooting each one of these, so don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about. But you want to start off with the head. Once you do that, you want to run all the way up to the top of this mountain. You need to do this as quickly as you can. You're getting a little bit of wind from the dragon, and this is going to be very important towards the middle of the fight, and I'll talk about that once we get there. But once you do that, the bit of like gust or wind is going to pop up, and it's going to shoot you all the way to the top of this peak. And if I were you guys, I would do what I'm doing, where I climb to the top of this little like ice sculpture type thing, or like this little ice thing. And then once you're up there, you have enough time to shoot one more, and then you want to jump off of it because you will get hit by the dragon. One hit from this guy will knock you down the side of the mountain and you're gonna die. So make sure you jump down. And then just keep following what I do here while I'll climb and then move. And then after that, the boss fight's actually going to move to a little bit further off the mountain. And I'll show you guys what exactly you should do once you get there. Alright, so at this point, you guys can see that Naydra is actually starting to go away from the mountain, and there's going to be a lot more of this gust that's going to be following. Now, the cool thing about this gust is that even if you start running out of stamina, as you guys are seeing right over here, my little green wheel is starting to go down. If you let go and you just put your little parachute back up as you're close to these gusts, it's actually going to just replenish what you have. Now, once you do that, you want to get in a position where you can try to hit these eyeballs, and if you do hit them, you're actually going to start clearing this guy. So there's 2 more left on here that you guys can see I'm trying to get on the back, and then 1 on the tail. And this is pretty hard. This is actually pretty hard. You want to time this just right. Try to get as close as you can. Obviously, you need to kind of let go of your paraglider and then use it back up so you can replenish your stamina as much as you can, just like you guys are seeing me do here. And I'm a terrible shot with my arrow. Like, by this point, I was still kind of not as good at, like, predicting the drop-off and stuff, so it was definitely a little bit hard. I got hit by the dragon, which is actually pretty funny here, and I didn't die, which is actually surprising. It only takes a little bit of your hearts away when you actually land on the dragon. But once again, you want to have as many arrows as you can. By this point, I was pretty much using my bomb and my frozen arrows, which I'm really pissed I had to use, but it is what it is. I didn't know that I was going to require this much when I went into this fight, but you guys can see here, I was pretty much left down to my bomb one and my frozen one, and my shot was horrible, so you guys are probably better than me. This will probably be easier for you guys, but you just want to continue to do what I'm doing right here, where you let go of the paraglider, use it back up so your stamina refills, and then once it's refilled and you get close enough, you want to use your arrows to try to get this guy. So this was pretty hard. This was definitely a little bit of a harder boss fight, but once you're able to get all of these guys, I believe the tail actually took 2 shots, which was actually kind of weird, but once you do that, you just kind of want to keep following him. If he eventually gets further down the mountain, which he did for me because I was missing a few of the shots, then you just kind of want to do what I do, which is just to continue to hit the spots and do exactly what I was doing as well, but just constantly flying around and using your paraglider and replenishing your stamina when it's possible, when you have that gust, and then you'll eventually end this boss fight. Alright, so I did die a bunch of times at this point because I just kept falling down and dying, and you guys just need to do what I do. It'll do like a save point right there eventually, middle of the fight. And I was able to just paraglide back down over here. Again, he keeps moving away from the mountain, so you want to make sure that you try to get him as quickly as you can. Me, I was a horrible shot, so it took me this long, but eventually I was able to get it done right here and end the boss fight. Now, once this is done, it can be a little bit confusing because you need to do a couple more things, and once we get to it, I'll explain it just so I'm not rushing it and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna wait here a little bit just for the cutscene to kind of go through. Alright, so next thing you need to do, you just need to hit the dragon 1 more time with an arrow. I had only my bomb one left, so I got really, really lucky here. I just hit him in the eyeball. You can hit him pretty much anywhere, but if you want to, hit him in the eyeball just to guarantee it. Once you do that, this guy will then start flying away, Naydra or Nydra, whatever the way you pronounce it, I'm not really sure. But he'll stop flying away, and once you do that, he'll drop a scale, and you're going to need this scale in order to be able to open up the secret shrine behind the Spring of Wisdom. So there it is, Nydra scale, or Naydra, whatever way you say it. I don't know how exactly to pronounce that. But then you want to pick up this scale, and you want to just drop it in the water or in the spring, and you guys will see what I'm talking about here. Alright, so here we go. I just kind of pulled out the scale. I hold it in my hands. And then I just kind of drop it in the water. You need to drop it. You don't need to drop it anywhere specific, just anywhere in the water. And it'll finish the cutscene, and the shrine that's hidden behind the Spring of Wisdom will open up. And I actually ended up cutting the recording because I thought it would be like a hard shrine to beat. But technically, you just kind of go in there, you go up to a chest, then you go up to the little oracle guy or whatever, and he'll give it to you. So really, there's no challenge. You're kind of rewarded for completing the shrine at this point. So there's really no super hard boss fight in there or like a puzzle you need to complete. So you just basically go inside the shrine, open up one of the chests to get a frost spear, and then talk to the guy for a spirit orb. So there we go. That is the end of this boss fight and this little side quest. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, drop a favorite on the video. It does help out. It is appreciated. And if you are new, if you want to see more videos like these, I'm going to probably do more videos like these, like Zelda, random spin-off videos, not specific ones or Let's Plays, but, you know, just stuff that I come across. Hopefully you guys enjoy those videos. And if you do, make sure you guys subscribe and you turn on notifications. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what you guys think of Legend of Zelda. Drop a like on the video. It does help out. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe and you turn on notifications by clicking the little bell icon. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you guys want to talk. Best place to talk. And if you want to, also check out my gaming channel. Link down below. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.